The US dollar continued to show bullish momentum. I want to be a buyer, but I suspect it will drop a little bit before I will consider to be a buyer again. Let me show you why. Okay, we are looking at the dollar index. If you're not familiar with dollar index, it tracks the overall dollar's performance. So you really need to know what US dollar is doing because it's the king of Forex. At the moment, you can see we are continuing to making higher highs, higher lows, a strong uptrend. You can see, right? But I do think, you know, it needs to require some sort of pullback first before I consider to be a buyer. So above the 103.20 area, then I'll look to be a buyer. As you know, we don't trade the dollar index on its own. We will look for something to buy the dollar and sell against with. Let's go to the flip side of euro dollar first. I think there's, you know, a couple of areas that I'm looking at. The first one would be the 108.63 area. Okay, so a pullback to around this area coincide with the EMA, which is quite nice. So what you can do is use our recommended broker in here, and you can set up a price level to alert you when the price is ready to get to the price point that you want to sell with. Let me show you how to do that. So sell price obviously, and get the exact price around this 108.40 area, 108.40. Set that. Then done. That's when the price get close to the area, it will alert you. All right, then check the price action. Something like a high test bar or a 1 hour double top will be my preference to sell the euro against the US dollar. Aussie, we may see a pullback. We do have what I call a triple bottom formation right now, so a little bit of soft support, but overall still bearish. So I like to see a rejection around the 65, and I will sell it. Again, I'll reset the alert. If you like to do that, you can do that on your own. If you like to join IG, I'll leave the link in our description for you to join. All right. British pound, I am bearish of the British pound as well, but you can see I have a circle area. So around under the 126 area, 126.16 area, show a rejection, then I'll look to be a seller of the British pound. So mainly is to buy the US dollar, but depending on which pair give me the perfect sort of setup, then I will look to be buying the dollar with. If you become a member of our private trading group, you can follow my trade. I'll put an alert into our private trading group. It's free to join. If you like to join, use our link in the description, and I'll put a pinned comment as well. All right. Moving on to Kiwi. Kiwi is quite similar to the Australian dollar. I like to see a pullback to around the 60 area. Then, yeah, look to be a seller of the Kiwi as well. So mainly is buying the US dollar. All right. Dollar CAD, I don't like the price action, so I'm just gonna skip that. You have an option to skip that. You can't force a trade if you don't like the behavior of certain instrument. Go away. All right, moving on to dollar Swiss. It's okay. I mean, I probably would prefer to sell the euro, but if that present pullback to 88 area and a nice price action around this area, then I wouldn't mind to sell the Swissy as well. So final pair is a dollar yen of the Forex market. I do want to be a seller of yen. There's only two options. You can see we do have a flag. It's trying to break out. If it breaks out, then yes, I'll look to be a buyer. But shallow pullback above this 148 area in here, R1, then I'll look to be a buyer, but needs to show me that. Another option is maybe a little pullback around this area, 144, and I'll go long. So two options on that, but yen needs to correlate with gold. So let's have a look at gold market. I'm out of all my investment on gold now, and I'm actually potentially going to be a seller of it. I missed the first entry of gold, so last week was, you know, showing a little bit of a bearish run, but nothing very significant. You can see it's just a couple of days selling, but not very strong at all. What I mean by this is just a few days, but it could happen like that. Form a double top or a triple top formation first. So it wouldn't surprise me that we'll pull back to this area, and then I'll look to be a seller on that. So I'll try that. I like to see under 1,950 to be a seller of gold. Okay. Final one I want to touch base is oil. I haven't been trading oil for a while, but now you can see the resistance area around the $83 area it has broken. What I like to see is a phase 2 pullback to monthly pivot above $80. Then I look to be a buyer of oil, perhaps to around the $95 area. So that's my plan for the Forex market. If you do have any question, drop me a comment. If you'd like to join my private trading group, it's free to join because that way you can follow us, our trade, and ask me questions directly daily. Much easier. So if you'd like to join, I'll put it in the description and the pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next week.